It's been a while, but there was a good explanation as to why I haven't been uploading here on my channel, and it has to do with college. But we'll save all that stuff for the end of the video, because we're going to be reviewing the newest Accessory 2-pack featuring Sage Vanderspin and Murray Clutchburn. Now, what are these Accessory 2-packs, you might ask? Well, these 2-packs basically consist of 2 cars, 2 cones, 2 flags, and 2 cardboard cutouts that represent each of the races. Now these cardboards are kind of similar to the collector cards seen back in 2017 and 2018, but they are slightly different, and we'll get into those reasons as to why they're different once we open them up. But yeah, they've done a couple of these now. By now, they've done some for Cars on the Road, Cars 3, Cars 1 even. They haven't done any Cars 2 ones for some reason. Maybe we'll get one soon, but I don't know. But yeah, this is the brand new one that just came out. I believe the other 2-packs in this case are basically a reissue of this pack and this pack. Because I did see these at Walmart. I saw all 3 of them actually. In addition to some of the old On The Road packs. And also, I believe there was also the Cruz Ramirez and McQueen 2-pack from On The Road. Like in the On The Road paint jobs. They were on this style of packaging. I did see that one as well. So, I guess for the case contents, you get one of this. One of this pack, and then one of the McQueen and Racing Santa Cruz packs. So, yeah, these are slightly different because they are now fully red in the background, whereas the previous packs had the red up top and then this weird white background, which kind of looked a little distracting. So I'm glad they kind of standardized it and made it all red because I just think it looks a little better. But yeah, let's get on to the packaging review, shall we? I still loved how they were able to fit in the Racers artworks on top there, despite there being very limited space. See, there's Sage's art, there's Murray's art. You have the Cars logo. What you're seeing is what you get, basically. Yeah, I mainly bought this pack for Sage, because I don't have him at all. I wanted him since his 2020 release, but I never got it, so this is a great inclusion. Murray, I do have the Chinese version, but as you can see, this was made in Thailand, and it is slightly different. Also, mine is a little damaged, apparently, so that's fun. So yeah, we're gonna compare them in a little bit. They're on the stadium background. The name tags, they did label him correctly. They didn't call him Max Weber like they did in 2020. So I'm very glad to see that. Murray, I mean, he was in main Cars one, so it's kind of hard to mess up the name. We have the Cars logo, and it says 8 pieces included. And it says in a bunch of other languages. We have some the focus today, I don't know why. But yeah, we have the Rossi, Lightning McQueen, and Jackson Storm pack. That was pretty much, this is pretty much a reissue from the 2023 version. We have this pack, one we're reviewing right now, obviously. And we also have the Ryan Inside Lady and Hub Club pack. Now, I gotta say, these are kind of nice. I do like these, but, I mean, these are basically from the collector cards, whereas these are, like, brand spanking new. But, which is why these two are a little more exciting. But I already have Ryan, so I think now, funny enough, both of these packs had, like, one car I don't have and one car I already had, but I think Murray's a far better racer than Sage. Not Sage, Ryan. Goodness, I'm gonna get confused. So many races, but yeah, I do like Murray a lot more than Ryan, even though I think the Thailand version is decent at best. But yeah, that about does it for the review of this pack, and I'll be right back when all the items are opened up. Alright, so here are these two out of the package, and I gotta say, they look really good. Now, we all know that Thailand struggles with the smaller decals and whatnot, but just from the first looks alone, they're actually pretty darn cool. They're very glossy looking, I will say that as well. But these cars are nothing special. They did appear in Cars 1 under more spirit of the sound, and they did not speak, but we've grown such a fun attraction towards these racers. And it's kind of crazy, honestly, that the fandom just loves these physical racers. And to be honest, I'm actually one of those people as well. I love some of the design, especially Sage's here. That looks amazing. Murray is also really nice as well. But yeah, they did not speak at all. They were just there to serve the purpose, which was being in the background. Now, for the releases, quite interesting because we got a kind of rare Pistol Cup racer and a more common Pistol Cup racer in the pack, which is, again, pretty interesting. So, we'll start with Sage. So, okay, Sage was initially released in 2008, I believe, in some sort of weird French promo. I don't know, it's because some of the like a K-Day event where if you bought a certain amount of cars, you would mail it in and you get one of these. So I believe it was Sage, Greg Candyman, and Johnny Blamer they were part of the promotion, and coincidentally, they were some of the last Piston Cup races to be released from the first movie, so kind of crazy that happened. But after that, he, alongside his good pal Murray and all of the other 34 Piston Cup racers, were released in the Motor Speedway of the South Set, which did include the Wheel Mac iCar, but was only available to Hot Wheels Wetline Club members. So, yeah, that was... So, the two-time stage has been released, very limited. Then in 2010, he got a plethora of releases. He got a rubber tire release as a single and in a 3-pack with, again, Johnny Blamer and Lightning McQueen. He was also releasing one of those weird Lightyear tire launchers. I'm not sure how well that is, but I think that was the only way you could get a plastic tire Sage Vanderspin. And that was available to the public, of course. Then after 2010, he never was re-released until kind of limitedly in 2017, where they released him in that Movie Moment series, where the cars would have pit stop barriers or cones, depending if they were a racer or an official from the Piston Cup. And yeah, the wave he was in was quite well. It also included the King, Chick Hicks, and Marlon Clutches McKay, which kind of got swept under the rug because obviously Cars 3 was coming out, and Cars 3 took priority over these last few ones. But they still snuck out, but I believe they were only released internationally, so that was disappointing. Then he wasn't re-released for another 3 years, and then in 2020, they did release him, finally, but they gave him the artwork and name of this guy, Rex Traveler. Now, I mean, I don't blame them because they're kind of similar, like, they're very similar. The blue's obviously different, and some of the graphics have been updated, but yeah, they were very similar, so I can see why Mattel confused them, but still very disappointing that they did that. Now, I believe there was a corrected version that actually had the correct artwork and name, but again, very limited release. And then again, wasn't released until this 2-pack, which is how I obviously got mine. So yeah, kind of an interesting history with Sage's releases. He's had very, very, very many limited releases, if that makes sense. Like, until this Accessory 2-pack, and maybe the Lightyear tile version or rubber tile version, he was very limited. Now, Murray, there's not as much to talk about him. God, I can't speak today. Because he was released normally. So he was in the Motor Speedway of the South. He got released as a rubber tire release. He was also in one of those weird 4-packs with McQueen and and 2 other Piston Cup racers. I believe he was one of those packs as well. And in addition, he also got re-released in 2022 Singles KC. So of course, obviously this is made in Thailand now, whereas the previous versions were made in China. Oh, and I forgot, speaking of China, he was released in 2014 in a 2-pack with Floyd Morbihill, which is actually how I got my Chinese Floyd. Murray, God, sorry, Dale. Yeah, why do you put like 2 of the same model races in a 2-pack together? I never understand. But anyways, yeah, he was released in that 2-pack. And yeah, that's about it for the appearance and releases of these guys. Now we can finally get onto the review of these two. So we're actually going to save Sage for last because, I mean, he's the best. And I prefer him over Murray, but Murray's still cool. I still want to give him his due time. Here's the Thailand version. We're going to pull up... Let's not do that. We're going to pull it up side by side next to the Chinese version. And I'm seeing a ton of differences. One, oh, there's a chip on mine. How lovely. But anyways. Okay, so... You can see now that he has blue eyes and brown eyes, which I think are more movie accurate. I'm going to put a screenshot up there, like up here, just to see if it is movie accurate, right? But I think it is movie accurate. I've heard a lot of people say that. Of course, obviously, the headlights are there. Oh, I just dropped something. Very nice. And the grill is actually a little bit more detailed, I'd say. You can see some of those, more of those, like, white lines in there, whereas here, it was just a complete black square. And the bolts are a little bit more visible, so I do like that a lot. You can see the Photoshop logo on the hoods. Now, I love the orange, actually. That looks more vibrant than this. The blue, the turquoise, I actually think it looks pretty good. I think it's a better color than this, so I think it's nice. See, he has a swill on the front, which goes all the way up to his body, kind of zigzags, kind of like drips down, and then it goes into the fender and then comes back out, which is pretty cool, actually. Now, the contingency parts was unfortunately not very clear, just like this camera is. I don't know what's happening, but yeah. Yeah, those contingency sponsors are not very clear. They do decent, but of course, obviously, nothing beats the Chinese version. 92, light your text, butter stop. Yeah, you can see those nasty glimpses over here. This is almost like a raise damage for me. I can easily make this a raise damage version because he's already damaged at some points, so I have to do that. The 92 up there is smaller than it is on the Chinese version. The window bars. The windows are gray now instead of transparent, which I think is more movie accurate. With the Spider Stop logo, a little grainy, but not too terrible. And then we have his headlights, sorry, taillights. Goodness gracious. 92 Spider Stop, same logo we saw. The same logo we saw. Well, that's interesting. I could have sworn we saw this logo somewhere else on his body, but I guess it's only on the back. And a slogan which reads, "You're catching cold in my draft." And I think it looks good on both of them. You look at the other side, it's pretty much the same. And here is the base of the Thailand version. Tell S30A, so he was made in the 30th week of 2023 at the A factory. And these wheels are like really short. I don't really like, this is like the one thing I don't like about this model is that for some reason, yeah, the wheels are like super short and they don't really reach the fender here. Whereas on the Chinese ones, you can see the tire and the wheel well, they match pretty well. This, for some reason, I don't know why they do that. And on the other model, which is the nitrate model, oh, it's not gonna change the flags again. There's so much stuff here. You can see that, look, it's too long. I mean, granted, it's not as bad. You can push it in and make it look somewhat good, but for these, they can't really stretch these out, which I'm a little disappointed of. But I really wish they got those axles fixed, but whatever. It's not really a big deal. And yeah, that about does it for Murray himself. A very cool racer, and I think the Thailand version is a significant upgrade. The only thing that I would say takes away from it is the wheels. I do wish they were a little longer, but that's whatever, honestly. Now take a look at his flag here. He has the number 92. Of course, that 92 is in turquoise with the orangish maroon background in the back, obviously. It's like that on both sides. And these cones are slightly different because they do have holes for the flags, as you can see. Let me pull up another cone here, which conveniently I have it right on my display here. Yeah, these are quite different. These are like these are rubber cones, these are like hard plastic. It's pretty cool, and then these do not have the hole on them. So yeah, very cool. Let me put the flag back. Okay, and the plastic sticker thingy. Now, here's what it says. It just has the sputter stop, cold engine relief thing. And yeah, I'm using the collector card stands to make them stand because they don't come with them, unfortunately. And yeah, these are like stickers. They almost feel like the Welcome to Radiator Spring stuff, where they have like the bumper stickers. This is what it kind of reminds me of just by feeling them. Because back in 2017, 2018, we had these collector cards, and these were so much better. Like they actually felt nice to feel. Like they weren't gonna fall out if you do that. Compliments here, and they actually have some stuff on the back because here it says cars, whereas these stickers have nothing at all. Just you can see the Sputterstop logo on the back, like peeking off on the back. Now it is nice because we didn't get collector cards for all of these, obviously, and they're still nice quality, but I do wish these were a little bit more better made. If that's even a word, better made. Yeah. All right, so Sage Vanderspin. The man, the myth, the legend himself. The reason why you all clicked on this video. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Finally holding him in my hand. It's crazy. This camera will focus. That'd be great. There we go. Okay, so he has a determined expression, like all the nitrate racers have. We have the gaskets logo, the racing treat, with a little, like, ice cream sandwich on the front, which is very cute. I do like that a lot. He also has this red and yellow color design on him for the other colors, which I really like. There's a racer treat here. The hood bolts, which are not painted on. I'm sorry. These aren't like, they are part of the body. They aren't like, how do I say this? Like, they're not like on Lightning McQueen where you can feel the bolts on them. Like, no, these are just painted on, which is a little disappointing, but whatever. The headlights here, very cool. can see he has blue rims. Very cool. I do like that a lot. His community sponsors pretty much the same as Murray. I don't have the Chinese version, but I would assume he would have much clearer decals. I'm struggling to focus here. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, these aren't horrible. I will say these aren't horrible. Now the pattern from the hood actually continues onto the side. For this side here, and I really like them. You can see there's more of that red yellow design with the number 80 in the center. You have gaskets, the racetrack treat with a little ice cream sandwich. Now, though it's been bitten by somebody who likes ice cream sandwiches. And now, personally, I really like ice cream sandwiches a lot, so I think I would love the sponsor. Honestly, I think it's one of my favorites. We have the number 80 on the roof on a fully red background with his roof flaps, his blue window bars, the half-bitten ice cream sandwich with the words cream filled. The fill does blend in with the yellow a little bit, but you can still read it. It's not horrible. Those bolts. We have a spoiler here. We have the spokes holding down the spoiler. Gaskets, cream fill, which actually I never noticed that was on Sage, so it's pretty cool. We have his taillights and the 80 on the left taillight. And below here it says the racetrack tree with a fully yellow bumper. Now that could be indicated as a rookie stripe, but I doubt it. I don't think Sage is a rookie. The only rookie in Cars 1 was McQueen. This side is actually different because the pattern that's continuing on this side here, it actually cuts off at the wheel well. Kind of cuts off here and then it continues right back after leaving the wheel well. Pretty cool. Gaskets, the ice cream sandwich is there. And here is the base. What is the date? Oh, SO5A, so he was made in the 5th week of 2023 at the A factory. See, when was Murray made again? S30, oh wow. Yeah, Murray was made way later than Sage, yet they were in the same pack together. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, that about does it for Sage here. A very nice Piston Cup racer. It's probably one of my favorites. I just like his simplistic design. And to his Rex Brevlo, who replaced him in Chorus 3. Yeah, they are quite similar. I don't like how, they're just too similar for my liking, in my opinion. You have the same design, same wheels, less contingency sponsors. He does have the light Jonas fender now. Sage didn't have that, but yeah, very, very similar. I don't really like, we have the racetrack treat. They actually removed the racetrack treat slogan itself, so that's very disappointing. Gaskets on the hood versus the ice cream sandwich. Gaskets, the racetrack treat. Now they did put it on the spoiler, they put the racetrack treat on a spoiler, which is good. I'm glad that they put it somewhere. But see, Sage had 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mentions of the racetrack treat, whereas Rexy only has like 1 mention. It's on the back, which is kind of disappointing. But whatever, it's not a big deal. And I also wanted to compare him to Greg Candyman, because they're kind of similar in the fact that they promote sweets. Of course, Taco Man's more of a gingerbread candy type of sweet, whereas Sage here is promoting like ice cream. But yeah, these are very cool racers. I'm very happy to have them in my collection. I think I will, the high revving mid-frame motor, I do like Greg a little bit more. Just slightly, because he didn't appear in Chorus 3. Well, Taco Man didn't appear in Chorus 3. And I feel like he didn't get really ruined by the modernization of the sponsors. Whereas here, Gaskets kind of got ruined a little bit. But I mean, I still like Sage. I think he's probably the best out of the Gaskets racers. But yeah, very happy. And he was actually one of the first Cosmo racers I got, Greg that is. So he does hold a special place in my heart. But again, Sage is very cool. I've been wanting him to 2020. I'm so happy that I finally got him in this pack. So this little sign. Oh, I just made the Sputter Stop logo was there. So that. Okay, now let's take a look at the flag. Now, like my race, it just say 80 on that lighter blue background. I do wish it was red actually, just to distinguish it, but I feel like it would look too similar to Murray's, which is why they kind of went for this bluish color. But well, I think yellow would have been fine. The blue 80 on the yellow background would look really nice actually. So there's that. I'm not gonna take it out. It's same as Murray's. And yeah, okay, the gasket street here, the cream filled slogan, cardboard paper, as I like to call it. Oh, a sticker. This is pretty much a sticker. I do like this one a lot, though. I do like how it has gaskets to racetrack tweak, cream filled. I do like how it has the essence of Sage's paint job, and the fully not yet eaten ice cream sandwich. That's very cool. I will probably use this for the thumbnail in the backgrounds if I want to use them. There's something on the back. It's blank. But yeah, it is really nice that we're getting some more of these backgrounds for other racers aside from this McQueen and everybody else. Because, yeah, for the last couple of years, we have been getting a lot of McQueens in this series. We got pretty much all the versions except for World Grand Prix and World Season McQueen. And then we have 3 Dinoco racers, some Salt Flats racers. It's just a lot. So I'm glad they're sprucifying up the pickings a little bit with this new 2-pack. Hopefully that means we could get some new ones. And maybe some Cars 2 ones would be nice. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, the explanation. Yeah, I've not been uploading much since I'm a freshman in college. And obviously college takes priority over reviews and channel. Even though I love this channel. But the college just comes first. So I kind of have put a stop to my channel. Just temporarily, just so that I can focus more on that. But my Thanksgiving break is coming up, and I got a whole ton of cars in between when I last uploaded and this upload. This pack was one of them, and I wanted to get this out first because it's a new release, and I feel like people would really like to see it. Now, granted, it's just a bunch of re-releases, nothing new, but it is for 2024. So yeah, I wanted to get that out, but I do have a lot more videos coming. Like, I have a video on Glow Races McQueen, Mumbler McQueen. Oh my god. The diecast I got were insane, and y'all are gonna love it, I feel. But yeah, that about does it for the review of this amazing 2-pack. Yes, I said amazing because I do like this a lot. Even if Murray is a re-release, I think Sage is gonna be very desirable because, again, he's quite rare. He has not been released. He's not released very much, and when he does, he sells like hotcakes. So if you see this pack, don't leave it. Like, even if you already have Murray, just get the pack, man. Just get the pack. The Talon version is actually a significant upgrade minus the wheels and Sage. It's Sage. Need I say anything more? So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe with Quick Tile, signing out.